Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillah, we will proceed our learning for chapter 2, which is on the determination of residence status of individuals and companies. Okay, for chapter 2, course learning outcome that relates with this chapter is course learning outcome number 2, which is demonstrates professionalism, values, attitude, and ethical behavior, and program learning outcomes 11 that demonstrate social responsibility, ethics, and professionalism in related fields. Alright, for chapter 2, we will cover on individual taxpayers, which is under section 7(1)(a) to section 7(1)(d), company section 8(1), and advantages and disadvantages to both residents and non-residents. Okay, so that as introduction for this chapter, okay, refer to the number of days an individual was present in Malaysia. Okay, it is depends entirely upon physical presence in Malaysia at certain periods. Okay, part of a day will be considered as a full day in Malaysia. So that untuk introduction dalam topik kedua ini, nak menjelaskan kepada kita bahawa siapakah individu yang digelar sebagai residen di Malaysia dan siapakah individu yang bukan residen di Malaysia. Okay, so perkara itu dinilai berdasarkan berapakah bilangan hari seseorang itu berada di Malaysia, dan bilangan hari seseorang itu berada di Malaysia sangat bergantung kepada physical presence in Malaysia dalam satu-satu tempoh masa. So, dalam peruntukan di Malaysia, part of a day, jika seseorang individu itu berada di Malaysia separuh hari, sekejap saja dia berada di Malaysia, it will be considered as a full day in Malaysia. It still assumed as a day in Malaysia. Okay. 4 sets of circumstances under which an individual would be deemed resident in Malaysia are section 7(1)(a) until section 7(1)(d), Income Tax Act 1967. For this section is very important to know on how to decide whether individual resident or non-resident, so that we will go one by one for this section and subsection. Okay, before you proceed to the explanation on section 7(1)(a) until section 7(1)(d), we should know what is the advantages. What are the advantages of being resident for tax purpose? Okay, we will see on tax rates for resident, scale rates. Okay, between 0% until 28%. Okay, for non-resident, tax rates are flat rates. Okay, flat rates which is 28%. Okay, for resident, okay, resident are entitled to get relief, rebate, and exemption. Okay, meanwhile, for non-resident, not entitled for relief, rebate, and exemption. So that from these differences, we should know on what is special. What is the special that a resident get from their country for tax purpose?